I'm really excited about this stop on our little skate park tour review thing. It's one of my favorites. It's Lafayette Skatepark. And when I brought this up, it seemed like there were some sour faces, a couple of groans, and I think that was a bit of a reveal for me that this park is a little bit divisive. Not everyone loves this park like I do.
Way too many angles. Everything's like just not perfectly straight. I don't know. I'm not too sure about this.
So maybe that's what this is. This is a big sales pitch. This is me trying to convince you to love the Lafayette Skatepark as much as I do. So we're gonna dig into some of these really cool elements. Oh, reason number one. This is Gray's Local. Oh my goodness. I didn't think you had that. This quarter pike here is one of the more popular ones to learn how to drop in. This is not pool coping, this is poured coping. But it's really fun, small quarter pike. Super bummed on this. They made these benches, but one of them right here was skatable. But I'm guessing people didn't know how to skate it, so they moved it. Yeah, this is the one. Nolan actually did a pivot fakie on it, and I think he did a blunt fakie, which is pretty bonkers. This is where we cut to the footage.
One of the more prominent and eye-catching features of the Lafayette Skatepark is the Pro Bowl. Definitely very large. I come here and usually avoid this thing as much as I can. This always freaks me out. There's always leaves and debris down here, and yeah, this is not something I typically plan to skate when I come here. It's big, it's challenging, it's gnarly.
But this right here is a really popular spot for some of the kids to drop in. It's their first big drop in. So it's kind of a benchmark. Look at this, David, right next to the bowl, something for you.
That's a flat ledge! Flat ledge!
Now everybody's happy.
Are we all in agreement that we can just skip even talking and skating about this thing? Okay, all right, moving on.
I will defend this. It's got some of the steepest transitions of any of the Team Pain parks. They did something a little bit different with these ones. And I understand why you guys don't like it.
I think we're just babies. We're here at the mini bowl. This is a fan favorite of the park. In theory, it makes a lot of sense. It is a really great place once you've got the drop in to take it to something a little bit higher, a little bit steeper. Here's my qualm with it. This obstacle, I think, needs to decide what it wants to be. It's got super steep like noping. It's got crazy smooth coping over here. It's got a rock. It's got a parking block. It's so small with so many different things. It's like if you tried to eat an entire buffet in one bite. There's too much stuff, and I find myself just going back and forth.
I don't like everything bagels. I don't like supreme pizza. It's too much. This does have everything, and I don't understand what your complaint is. That's fantastic. I like everything all at once.
So I think I know what my vendetta is with this skate park here, the Lafayette Skatepark. This portion of the park, I'm most comfortable here. It is a pretty nice street, little plaza. They incorporated a lot of granite, which is really nice. It's starting to get a little chunked up, but it does still grind and slide. A couple different sized rails, pretty good variety. Definitely kind of cookie cutter back and forth.
I hear good flow, back and forth. Keeps these kids out of the bowl. And I heard granite, metal. It's got different size handrails.
Wait, are you telling him to not take this flow for granted right now?
Oh, wow.
Maybe we gotta skate a mile in someone else's shoes and see if we can appreciate the park a little bit more. So,
He's out of fit with my shoes on.
let's skate like Brian. Brian, let's go skate your favorite obstacle.
See if you guys want to go over the bench.
Ooh.
Yeah? How long has it been?
That is scary to just follow you.
It's slick. This is a new addition to the park, and a lot of people are complaining that why didn't they make it wider or longer, or what's it good for? It doesn't give you any speed. I think it's perfect trajectory to some of my favorite obstacles over there. So I love this quarter pipe. Perfect size. Perfect transition, perfect tail slide. That quarter pipe also puts you on a perfect trajectory to this tusk. Take it from there over the little volcano right to this. Things that have gone down on this are insane. Jaws ollied from here into the bowl. Nolan went from the bowl to the tusk. Jaws also did a nose blunt. Frontside ollie nose blunt was amazing, but I think the Winkowski straight up and down invert to fakie is probably my favorite.
I heard you got a couple clips on this.
This is my safe zone, a quarter pipe. It's just a quarter pipe, but it's a little bit of a psych out because it's so skinny, but it's still just a quarter pipe. So this is like, I love this. This is my favorite thing in the whole park.
Yeah, where else are you gonna find a quarter pipe that you can sack on? That's kind of cool.
One of the challenges we always give the kids is to ride above the red line, we call it. This concrete used to be a lot more red, but you ride with all four of your wheels up above where the quarter pipe falls away. So that's a really good challenge for the kids. Gray, though, wants to demonstrate a rock to fakie. We've also got another one right here on the other side, a little baby boy to learn on.
I wanted to do it right in your face. These guys have really been bashing this park, hurting some of my feelings, but I'm strong. Strong as a rock, some might say. And Lafayette, let's put a lot of these. That one looks a little more like a quarter pipe. This one is my favorite quarter pipe rock. Pretty much anything I can do on a quarter pipe, I can do right here on this rock.
Because it has transition right up to it, and then it's just a nice, gentle leveling out of that grade. I think it does. You just skate it like a quarter pipe.
Just like a quarter pipe.
That's quarter pipe?
It's quarter pipe.
Quarter pipe.
All right. You know, in general, you know, I don't like to have rocks in my skate parks, but Team Pain, they did a good job of incorporating a lot of kind of larger skatable rocks in this park, so.
The rumor is they had all these donated from a local quarry. That's how they decided to incorporate the community. Cool. Skate it like a quarter pipe. Another one of those popular spots where kids like to get their first drop in at the end of the snake run. It's got a really good spot for hanging out over here when you can't skate the rock. This is a comfortable spot. Also really popular spot for flyouts.
This is kind of one of my favorite parts of this park, but this also tends to be a place where everybody stands and likes to just hang out. So if you're that guy, it's okay, but the spot is pretty good too.
There were some heavy sessions at this park, and it just isn't like it used to be. You know, kids come here and do an early grab. I think they're the first person to ever catch air at this park, but it's all been done, kids. Got anything on this? That's the Hello Kitty wall. That thing's gnarly. One of the things the standard skate park skater might not really appreciate is the amount of kooks and grannies and nooks and crannies that this park provides. Like, it's got this little quarter pipe right here, which is kind of fun. Wow.
Yeah.
This park's very noisy. It's got amazing sustain.
That is an E. I think that's an E.
Wow. Gotta go right here where there's transition, and then it's just like a quarter pipe.
No way you did it. Did you come all the way up to here?
Yeah. Not to fakie, front side. Want me to show you?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm turning my my opinion over a little bit. I think I'm stepping over to you guys' side. I'm enjoying the session. I'm starting to come to your guys' side a little bit. Pretty good. Flat ground, cracks aren't bad. Get a good little game of skate going over here.
You usually get a really good crowd over here
sitting there
watching your game of skate.
You can see stains of certain fluids. So this is like the bleachers. These are the stands, the nosebleeds. But over here, this is the arena. This is where the Titans battle it out, duke it out with their games of skates.
All right. Hey, what was it? Nollie flip?
Nollie flip. That was really good.
Thanks. Dang. Ah, dang. Do you take requests?
Yeah.
I want to see that again. In that hockey rink is smoother.
That's really nice flat ground.
Why don't you think anybody goes to skate over there flat ground?
I love that one. There's no cracks, no rocks, no debris, no peanut gallery over here just kind of watching at you and heckling you. That's a great place. I've seen people here just learning how to push, stand on their boards. It's nice because no board's gonna come shoot in and get you. You don't have to worry about the traffic of this giant crazy skate park.
I don't know really what we landed on here. A lot of unkind words towards this beautiful Lafayette Skatepark. But this is probably my top favorite, top three at least. I love this park. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath, but if you really can't find something to skate here, you're probably not looking hard enough.
If you don't find something inside the park, we've been over here hanging out thinking we were getting to our cars in the parking lot. And we kind of get trapped here. This is probably the best part of the park, right outside of the park.
Sorry guys, not in the skate space. Oh.
Oh. Oh, right in the pocket.
I've never seen David fall.
Wow.
Dang.
Oh my God.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just figuring out different ways to twist my ankle.